could just make them up. So does anyone have any suggestions on some ground rules we should have?
I think respecting each other with allowing one person to avoid their opinion and then giving the next person their opinion as well.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Just keep it respectful and participating.
Yeah.
I agree as well. Keep it with that.
Yeah. Should we have raising our hands as one as well, just so we're not speaking over each other?
No, I think we're kind of a small group. I don't think we need to raise our hands.
Okay. Great.
That's just me.
Okay, does anyone have any more?
Friendly?
No. Okay then, let's get going then. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Megan. I'm a student at BYU, Idaho, and I'm a health science major. And this is one of my first times facilitating a group, and I'm really excited. So let's go around the room and kind of introduce ourselves so we're more comfortable. So say your name, where you're from, and what brings you in here today.
Okay, my name is Alexis Springer. I'm from Southern California, and I'm here to just learn more about diabetes, what I can do, have more, empathy for others, or kind of prevent it in my own life, I guess.
Awesome. Thank you, Alexis.
My name is Kaylee Erickson. I'm from North Office, Utah, and I'm here to just discuss my diabetes, and it's just hard sometimes, so it's nice to have a support group. It's hard also to, feel like it's hard to just talk about it sometimes, because some people don't understand, so it's nice to have people around me who also have diabetes.
Great.
I'm Shayla Phillips. I'm from Blackfoot, Idaho, and I just feel like with diabetes, no one understands me, or they don't know how awful it is, and they just can't relate to me, so I just wanted to be part of this group so that I can finally have people that can understand the way I feel, and just to be with those people.
Thank you so much. All right, so today we're going to focus on weight management. And this is something that I am actually really passionate about. I work in a wellness center, so it's something near and dear to me, and I love talking about it. So basically weight management is just eating healthy and exercising. It's a really broad term. And so I just want to ask you, what is challenging about making healthy food choices?
Probably social activities. I think a lot of the times I'm okay with going to the store and buying my own healthy food and kind of resisting that way so that I don't have things in the house. But the hard part is with being here on campus and there's so many social activities or just with friends who go out and there's normally unhealthy foods, and so that's when it's hard to resist.
Right, yeah.
Amen to that.
Yeah, no, that is really hard. Anyone else have anything?
Being in college as well, not having much money to deal with, I have a hard time just, being able to afford the foods that aren't going to spike my blood sugar like crazy. I have to go get, carbs are way cheap to get at loaf of bread and make sandwiches and do a lot with carbs, so it's kind of hard in that way to be able to, work with my budget.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a really good one. Sheila, do you have anything to add?
I just don't know how you're supposed to say no to a donut over a salad. I just can't get that self-control underway, so it's always a big struggle trying to decide. I just can't say no to the good sweet bad stuff. It's not good for my diabetes.
Right. So you guys all brought up some really good different points. Now, let's focus a little bit on budget. Has anyone come up with some good ways to getting healthier foods that aren't super carb loaded or super high in sugar, that's budget affordable?
For me, I like to just designate a day out of the week to go grocery shopping so that I can prep my meals and stuff. And um, I think a membership at Sam's Club is like cheaper if you're a student, so you can get one there. And every Monday I just go and grocery shop, and their produce is like way more fresh, way,
So good.
yeah, and it's like less expensive, and there's a lot of organic options. It's just finding the time to go that's hard, so.
Right. Yeah, no, very good. That is a good idea. Yeah, I just went to Sam's Club and got like 4 pounds of plums for like $5. Does anyone have anything else? Yeah, well, usually you can go to the grocery store and just look at their ads, and they have things on sale. And like buying in bulk is really great to do, and then just meal prepping, like Alexis said, is really important. And then,
But we don't have time for that.
well, yeah, time can be a hard one, but what's a day that you have kind of open? Like, you only need really an hour to really just prep out meals. You can put them in plastic bags, like snack bags. It doesn't take too long.
It takes me a lot more than an hour, but.
Really?
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna do, like my meats, and like you said, putting everything in baggies, like against some rice or whatever, so, like chops, 3 hours, but it's like things that you can put in the oven and walk away, so.
Right.
It's like, it may be 3 hours, but you can be doing stuff in between, so.
Yeah. Like, I like to prep my food on Saturday nights, usually, or Sundays, just because I have more time on those days. Like, in the middle of the week, it's hard because we're all going to school, we're working, so the weekends are usually the best for me to do that. And you can, sometimes it does take longer, depending on what you want to cook, too. You kind of have to plan out your meals, too, which is another thing.
I'm just really busy. Is there anywhere else like I can get food? Like maybe I don't have to prepare myself because I'm just really busy all the time. I don't have that kind of time to prepare meals.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So actually, there's some healthier options here at school, like at the Crossroads. Like they have salads, which are really good. Just make sure that you're watching out for like your salad dressings, because those can be really high in sugar.
That's hard.
I know, but
Can't eat a salad without dressing.
well, then maybe you should put it on the side and just dip a little bit of your lettuce in, so you're not using a ton of it. I know I've done that, and I only use half of it. It's a lot. So. Okay, and then another point that was brought up by Alexis was just at parties and just social gatherings. So has anyone come up with any suggestions to kind of get through that and not eat too much food there?
Right now I'm in the drug abuse and abuse class, and we're doing our addiction journals right now, so I decided to pick up soda, and that was really hard because I would have soda like on the weekend, like every day this week. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I think it's just you making a conscious decision, and you're gonna mess up. But if you stick to it and you keep on, like this addiction journal, how I'm writing about it every day helps a lot because you just have it in your mind. And I've been able to say no to soda, and it's way easier. And once you are verbally able to say no, then it becomes easier physically, and you don't have the eating cravings, and you don't want the sugar as much anymore. And now I'm at the point where I don't even want it.
Great. No, and that's really good. You brought up a really good point about the addiction journal. And just throughout this meeting, let's think of something that you want to work on and something like maybe you want to quit. So maybe it's going to be soda, or maybe it's, a lot of carbs, getting rid of donuts or something that you just want to get rid of. And let's have you write about it this week in your journal.
I also feel like it helps too when you take something out, when you get rid of something in your diet or in life, you need to replace it with something else. So I feel like if we do that, maybe we need to replace like carbs or whatever I'm trying to cut down on with something that is going to help keep my diabetes good.
Right. So maybe, say you want to get rid of soda. So say you drink like a you don't like carrots.
How about
broccoli.
veggie straw and like chips? Made out of vegetables.
Probably not the best. There's a lot of different things you can do with vegetables. Like even if you were to saute some like mushrooms up and just like put them in like a stir fry. Mushrooms are super good. Broccoli, carrots. You might not like them raw, but like cooked and like just a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt, just a little bit, like a pinch of salt. They're super good.
What if you don't have time to cook though? Like I said, I'm really busy.
Right. So you can actually find a lot of that stuff like on campus, like stir-fried things that are healthier options, as well as you might not have the time throughout the week, but like we said, like maybe on a Sunday, just like preparing ahead a little bit. And really, it only takes about 10 minutes to saute up some vegetables. Doesn't take too much time to do that. But really great comments, really good solutions, guys. We're just gonna go over one more question, and then we're gonna end. So, what small changes can you make in your day that will make you healthier? Whether it's food-wise or exercise-wise.
I think it has a lot to do with planning and how prepared you are, because if you go into your day with no plan whatsoever, you're going to make those decisions that are like spur of the moment, and those are usually the ones that are not healthy, like fast food, or you just run out of time so you can't exercise, or like if you're planning and you have more time to change your day, then you can walk to class instead of driving, just the small things.
Right, very good. Yeah, I think preparing is going to be the best way to help in your day. Time, maybe even waking up just 15 minutes earlier just to like pack a lunch or a snack, just because when you do that, you're not tempted by eating the bad food for you, like going to fast food or or not eating the whole day and then just binging on food, because that's never good. So I'm going to bring up the journals again, and I'm going to have, did you have something like this?
Yeah, I was just going to say, and definitely, I think your attitude, because when you have this, I guess, you may get like downtrodden about it, but I think it's good to like just try to have a good attitude and realize this is like your new normal and you need to just adjust, and rather than being negative about it all the time, because it's not really going to change anything. So if you actively try to have a good attitude, then you can you'll probably be more successful in your planning and things like that.
Awesome, thank you. Does anyone have any other comments before we close? Alright, so just challenge you again to remind you of the challenge for this week. We're going to have you write in a journal, and you're going to quit something that is not very healthy in your life, whether it's soda, carbs, and then let's replace it with something healthy, vegetables, fruits, even exercise. 20 minutes of exercise.
20 minutes.
Ooh. You could do that power walking in your class, Shayla.
Power walking?
Yeah.
I can try. I don't know if I would.
You can do it, I know you can. And just make sure that you bring those journals next week. That's all I have for you. You're doing great. Thanks.
Thank you. Haley, I love your hair. Where'd you get it done at? Go.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming today to this study support group. First, I just want to have everyone introduce themselves. One of you.
My name is Megan. I'm just up here
nice to come and talk about my diabetes and just want to kind of learn more about my disease and how I can handle it.
Hi, I'm Shayla, and I'm from Blackfoot, Idaho, and I just have been struggling with diabetes, and so it's nice to have a group in the way and help me move on with it and work with it.
Okay, so the objective I kind of wanted to focus on today is neuropathy and how that's kind of a side effect of diabetes. So does anyone know what neuropathy is?
It's, you can have death of tissue where your nerves just kind of don't work as well.
Yeah, right.
Because over time, if you're just not taking care of your diabetes later on in life, that can be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what kind of things, but what kind of things could do that? Like,
If you're just eating too much sugar all the time, drinking too much soda, not, well, and then just depending on influence, so you just take a bunch of soda in, you don't care, you don't look at what you're eating, and make sure you're cutting down on those things.
so it's the high blood sugar that will damage our nerve fibers and eventually. And do you know what parts of the body is normally affected?
A lot of the time,
Yeah, like the hands and legs. And, so what are some? Do you know some of the symptoms of neuropathy?
You have numbness,
Sharp pain.
and
Yeah.
your tissue is going to be like fingertips and it goes very black.
Yeah, kind of scary. Do you guys know anyone that has diabetes who's experienced neuropathy?
my grandpa had it, and it was purple and yellow. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, I had a friend whose dad had to get an amputation because of it, so.
Yeah, worst case scenario is you can lose body parts.
Everyone in my family had it, and no one's had that before. I'm not that worried about it.
Oh. So we talked a little bit about ways that we can control, and that's just by a healthy lifestyle. What if we actually had neuropathy? What are some ways that we can manage this problem?
I don't think it's like whenever you people have the blood sugar level, you want to keep those maintained, so just checking your insulin and make sure those levels are at the right place, so that it doesn't get out of control, so that you have some further issues.
Right. So what do you think the people that actually have neuropathy do to like manage the pain and control?
I mean, you can go to a physician and get MRIs and stuff, but once you get to that point, it's hard to go back.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
pretty impossible.
So a few things are just applying heat, not too much, not more than 10 minutes, or ice is another way. It's not necessarily as soothing as heat. The cheapest way would use probably warm water. You can do like steam pads, things like that, or with ice packs, and that's just kind of a natural effect. So what are some things like emotionally you think we could do to deal with this problem? Because like you said, it's just there. Once you're at that point, you can't really fix the problem. It's more dealing with it and finding ways.
I think we need to be supportive of those who have that problem, and even though they may not make best decisions with their diabetes, or they maybe couldn't make those decisions, they still have to struggle with that. So we need to support them and help them all we can, and then maybe learn from their mistakes ourselves.
Okay. So if it were you, what are some things you think you would do if you had it, just on that emotional level? Well, what if you had like neuropathic pain in your hands or feet? What are some things that you could do, like emotionally, or just to help you cope with? It's okay things that I found when I was reading about it were like journaling or relaxation and meditation. And I just was in a workshop about meditation, and it was really cool. Like you can make yourself just like focus more or fall asleep or all these sorts of things. So it could probably help you keep your mind off of it a little bit. And another thing is the more effort or the more